Hi guys, sorry for being a bit late tonight. We were busy with meetings with TBC members, and then we still had some tech issues as well. But we are here now.
Hello everybody.
Hey, this is James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox, coming to you guys live from South Africa.
Hello Joanne.
Hi Joanne, welcome. Okay, I know I'm 20 minutes late. I would have been 10 minutes late, but tech issues. But in any case, better late than never. Okay. Hi Stephen, Coffee, welcome. Guys, tonight I have a bit of a small topic. It's a little thing. It's about the naysayers. I've spoken about it before, but over the last 2 weeks, I've been busy with a few projects with TBC, and I've come across a lot more naysayers. And you know, the problem with the naysayers, they say, no, we don't believe in that crap, or there's nothing in the world that is better than my salary that I'm earning every month. Nothing can top that. I'm getting a lot of excuses.
Good evening, Joe Stevens. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hello, Uncle Joe. Okay. That was today. Okay.
You can also actually do that first before you do anything else, if you want to.
Yeah, I will. Guys, there is a new blog that came out today. So before I actually carry on with my naysayers, Zingy, let me direct to the blog so that you can see this.
Take the doggy outside. She wants to go potty. Can you go with him, my baby?
You can go outside. Daddy will see you now. Uncle Joe, welcome from New Zealand. Kia ora, Uncle Joe. Okay, guys, look. As I'm waiting for this to load, I've got a bit of tech issues. Wi-Fi is a bit slow tonight. My computer's also a bit slow. The naysayers, thing that I've been getting, as a lot of you know, I'm trying some things, getting plans in motion to open my own merchant shop here in South Africa, in a little town called Middelburg. I've been working on a few other projects. The thing that irritates me, I can be talking to people about TBC for days. Now, I'm going to use this one person as an example. The conversation ended today, but I was speaking to them for about 2.5 weeks. And the funny thing is, this person was selling a boat, a car, motorbike, and a couple of electronics. Now, I didn't want to buy the boat or the motorbike. I was pushing for the car and the electronics, which would have cost me around about $7,000 in TBC. That's everything in total. I was talking to this person for 2.5 weeks. And then today, finding out, okay, how's it going? Just being friendly, being who I am. The next thing I get a message from this person is like, I don't believe in this crap. Get away from me. Leave me alone. Whatever. So I SMS the person and asked them, okay, look, what is wrong? Is there anything that happened? They said no. After reading the blog that I gave them and everything, they see that there's no exchange, there's no cards, then there's no way for them to use the money. Partial coin to someone for cash. You can trade your coin for goods and services like what I'm trying to do. like what I have so far done on one thing so far yet. And the person says, sorry, it's too much PT for me. Hey guys, that was bad, eh? But I'll get back to that now. Yes, the new poster or another poster with the new Kringles logo on. Welcome new members. Any new members that joined since April 30th, 2018 can now set up a new wallet. If you haven't already paid the $10 admin fee, then you will need to go to your account area in the back office of the Kringle Cash website to complete payment and wait for the status of that payment to show paid. Once payment status shows paid, then a new wallet item will show up in the menu of Kringle Cash. And you can click on that and complete the send button test and new wallet registration. Welcome to a hassle-free web wallet experience and to the laptop. Look at how much glitches we went through on the old blockchain. From around about this time last year, we started with glitches. It was actually also around about in April, May last year. We started with glitches. Transactions were failing, taking forever to send. Hello guys, we are back. Yo, sorry. Completely disconnected from Wi-Fi. So we had to connect into a different network. Okay. Like as I was saying, I love it that we are busy with migration. Because after migration, a lot more things come into play. During migration, more members come. Members count grows substantially. As we have seen already, member count has started growing substantially over the last few weeks. You'll have to close it and reopen.
Okay.
Sometimes does it. And so then that means after migration, it's going to happen even maybe quicker. But then after migration, other things come into play, such as more members, more buyers to TBC, bigger family. Oh, okay. not just a bigger family, but it's also going to create us a bit of a better income in TBC as well. We will have more relationships to build. And then there's going to be other things that come into play that admin will set into play after migration is finished. But now we need to still work on the fact of getting people.
Joe just said, technical issue, guys. Please be patient. Please remain seated. Thank you so much, Joe.
Thanks, Uncle Joe. At least he understood that. Okay, but we are back now. Mom's Magnet. Hi, bye, and big hugs back to you.
And Mom's Magnet.
Sorry, guys. We were actually quite busy with some meetings before the video. We had a couple of meetings with a few TBC members. Oh, and some new TBC members, giving them some fresh info. Then we had technical difficulties, and my mind is still going on everything I explained to them. So just bear with me. If it sounds like I'm ranting and raving about useless things, it's not that way. I'm just trying to think of what admin would set into play after migration. Because I know admin isn't someone who sits on their behinds and does nothing. Admin does a lot of work, especially for TBC and for us members. Admin is, for instance, let's say the family leader in this point, and we are all family members to admin. It's the perfect time right now for more members to join, because they don't have to join under the old wallets, they can join under the new wallets. And they don't have to then complete migration, they just complete new wallet setup. So that's actually quite awesome, which I love that fact, because now we can get to see who actually knows TBC and who doesn't. Just remember, for some of you who haven't done the migration yet, as myself, I also haven't migrated yet, as there's still transactions we need to complete to some members that are also on the old blockchain. Still people who paid $10 fees and purchased cookies, but we're still waiting for previous transactions to verify before we can send the next one. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't migrated it. I'm more than likely going to migrate in June, but we'll see. But for you guys who have already migrated, and for you who haven't migrated yet, to you who have migrated, wonderful. That's great news. My mother and I, we should be posting a video on our migration for explanation. And for you who haven't migrated, make sure your $10 lifetime wallet fee is paid. Make sure you know what email you signed up with. Make sure you know your password from your previous wallet address from tbc004.net. Even if it means before you go answer any questions or whatever, you go to your 004.net, type in the password. If it's incorrect, change your password, write it down, type your password in twice, then go do the migration. It's finished, type your password again. But make sure your password is a password you won't forget, because once you have migrated to the new wallet, there is no password reset button yet. One will be coming, but there isn't one just of now. So we've got to make sure we know our passwords, because we can't lose our wallets. A lot of us can't afford to lose our wallets, because it's our main income stream. So use it like this. Hi, Roy Whittingham, welcome.
Good evening, Roy. Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. So let's do it like this. Make sure you go to your, before you start the migration, go to your tbc004.net wallet. Type your password. If your password is incorrect, change your password. If your password is correct, write it down. Just for in case. And if it isn't correct, if it is incorrect, change the password. Put it a password you will remember. Whatever password you choose, I'm not going to tell you guys what I think you guys should use as a password. That's all up to you. I've got a certain password that I use. My mom's got a certain password. Everyone's got their own ways of using passwords. We've got our own ways of storing passwords as well. Then you go answer the 10 questions. Once you have answered the 10 questions, you click on the TBC 009.net wallet link. You fill in your information, your name, your surname, your name, your email address, and your password. You submit. Once you've gone through to the new wallet, you go and copy your new wallet address with the hashtags and dashes and everything, and you go and paste it in Kringle.cash, in your Kringle Cash back office, and you submit it. Then you're linking the two wallets together. Now that is very important, and it is of utmost importance that you remember your password, because no one wants to, admin doesn't want to get tens of millions of messages from members who has forgotten their passwords. Like Randy said, like Jared Windsor said, we are all control of our own money. And even Stefan Liebenberg said the same. My mother said the same, even my father. We are all grown-ups in TBC. So we all have the mindset of being in control of the things that we do in our lives. If you choose to do the migration, and if you choose not to write down your password, then if you lose your wallet, then it's unfortunately your problem. But if you are smart enough, write down your password, make sure you type it in correctly, and you keep your password wherever you want to keep it, where you know it's safe and it won't get lost. Whether it's your wallet or behind your cell phone, or ladies in whatever holes you want to put it in. Wherever us guys, we like to put things in a garage or a tool shed or whatever. The women like to put in kitchens and their purses and handbags.
Little cookie jars.
Little cookie jars and everything.
Excuse the pun for cookie redemption.
Yeah, excuse the pun.
I just had to say it like it.
But instead of just typing password, there you go, press enter. Then 3 hours later, you've forgotten one number or one letter. Then you're screwed. Write it down word for word. If you've got 4 capitals in there, if you've got 5 numbers in there with 2 special characters in there, you write it down exactly to the T to make sure that your password is done. And take that password, even if it means you got to tattoo it on your forehead.
No, don't do that.
It's just an explanation.
Yeah, you just don't do that, because then everyone can see, and then you still can't see.
Or tattoo it on the side of your finger. So when you work with your phone or your laptop, you can just think, okay, my password, and you can just close your finger. But make a way to put your password in a place where you know it's safe and only you will know where it is. And I would say tell someone who you can trust where you have put that paper, for in case you forget where you have put it. Or make a note of it on your phone or something. But it's of utmost importance we remember our new wallet passwords, because we cannot reset them if we have forgotten them.
As yet.
But now let me go back to my story about the naysayers. Now, after I was speaking to this person for 2.5 weeks, and tell me, sorry, no, I don't believe in that rubbish. Nothing's gonna. There's no ways in hell this will be better than the monthly salary I'm earning, and it just shows you how narrow-minded people are. You know, I'm trying to be an exchanger and a merchant, exchanging coin for services and goods, and also taking those goods that I'm purchasing with TBC to sell again for TBC. So I'm exchanging. So that's what I'm trying to do. But in this interim, I'm getting across a lot more narrow-minded people. And to be truly honest, the negativity
Hello, exhibitions.
Okay, I don't know what that means. It's wat aangaan. I'll first read wat aangaan. The negativity levels from these people is extremely high.
But it's going to change.
And it will change soon. We all know that because the seed is already there.
Yeah, but you see, the problem with us is we get frustrated.
And I have got extremely frustrated.
But luckily we do not show it.
I don't show it to those people. I show it to my family at home, which is incorrect on my side. But the frustration levels that comes from people that have that kind of mindset who don't want change or anything, they have problems. Well, not problems, but they cause other people to have problems in their personal lives because there's too much negativity. Like my mom and I have both said in a lot of our videos, negative thinking, negative speaking will bring negative results. Positive thinking and positive speaking will bring positive results. It's just as I've been saying over the last couple of weeks. Now I can't get the word. Inspire yourself before you can inspire others. It's exactly the same. And then GAP, God always provides. There seems to be a lot of people who are stuck to the elites plan, and then we've only got now there's these people. Now this hand represents 200 million people. And we've got this small little bit here, which is maybe about 10,000 people. Now, for 10,000 people to help and change the mindsets of 200 million people, you're going to need an explosion first before that can happen.
And the exposure is there.
The exposure is there. The explosion is going to happen and anytime soon. But the exposure is there. It's just these narrow-minded people need to widen their minds a bit and open their eyes. Then they can see, oh, damn. No, let's say this is now 6 months later. Now the financial system is on the crash. Money's basically gone. Banks are almost all closed. Then these people who was telling us now, oh, no, we're not interested. They're looking at us and they're seeing, but we're not affected by it. Then they're going to say, oh, shit. I did nothing about it. I didn't want to listen. Now I've got to suffer. Look, I feel sorry for the people who have to suffer. But at the end of the day, they made their choice when they said no. So you made your bed, you've got to lie in it. When we joined TBC and when our eyes opened, we made our bed and we lied in it. And we are currently lying in that bed, even though it's a busy bed. If you guys get what I'm meaning.
Yeah, well, I don't get much sleep, so that's okay. My bed's not busy.
That's one of the reasons why I'm saying busy bed. My mom does a lot of work in bed. But yes. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut this a bit short tonight.
Hello, Bitcoin Scott.
Hi, Mr. Scott. Okay, but I'm going to be cutting it short as my mom's going to be going live soon, and we still got some things we need to finish before my mom's live stream.
And we would like to go and pop in by Mom's Magnet as well to give her the encouragement and support. Don't forget to like the button in each live broadcast, please.
Remember, guys, we're now on day 2. 5 minutes a day is all we're asking. Give yourself 5 minutes a day for TBC for 2 weeks. And I'm going to be going on this journey with you guys. 5 minutes a day for 2 weeks, and each week you make it higher. But for myself, James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox.
And Marianne Murphy, aka Crystal Eyes, James the Powerbox's moderator.
From myself, I love you all. Remember, guys, always remember, never forget. GAP. God always provides. God provided for us yesterday. He provided for us today. And like always, God will provide for us tomorrow.